Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is December 6th, 2024, and this is my weekly market review. I'm reviewing the Russell 2000, that's IWM, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's maximize this quarterly chart, resize this, and see what we see here. On this quarterly chart with these yearly pivots, we are above a yearly R2 and all. We are nowhere close to this yearly R3, so I don't expect us to be breaking that this year. That's a 260 level and all. I have some markers here on my chart and my virtual account to kind of like see if we can actually even break this high right here, which is around the on the future contract, it's probably around the 250 something. It's a 240 something here on this right here. We have made a high, and we have made all-time highs on the Russell, but I think it's about done. You know, when you look at the bigger picture on the Russell and all, the Russell tends to like making highs and then rolling over. And how long that rollover and how far down will that rollover go, it's only you have to just wait and see. But let's go down to the monthly chart and see what we see here on this monthly chart. As we can see, and I did mention this last week, that expect the Russell to do what we are seeing right now. Expect a pullback. You know, it made its new high, all-time highs. Now, when it does that, you know, and before here it was just making yearly highs. It rolled over a little bit, and look how far did it push down here. It actually wiped out that whole candle, you know, on this month. It wiped out that whole previous month here, but it did end up coming back. So be careful, be careful, be careful on the Russell at this time. You know, trade based on your trading plans and your trading strategies. You know, do what you need to do in order to protect your money and also in order to make money on the Russell at this time. It's not, it can, you know, be ready to give us a little push down, and I'll just be mindful of it. All right, let's go down to this weekly chart and see what we see here on this weekly chart. As you can see, we are getting a bearish, almost engulfing. And it's not engulfing the full candle, but it is engulfing. We had a doji. Now we got that red candle, which is this body is actually engulfing that body. So it's a bearish engulfing. You know, nothing is going to be picture perfect, textbook perfect, but this is close enough, and it's already kind of enclosed this gap here too. So that's kind of like we'll have to kind of like wait and see what happens and all. We have these monthly pivots on here. We are above pivot, so we may end up staying above pivot. We may not pull. We may pull back just to pivot and then continue back up. But I do kind of expect this thing to actually maybe I do kind of expect it to give us a drop down to pivot and all. These are some low. This is my number below the market, and this is my number above the market where I'm looking at. And this number below the market probably should be about $2 or $3 lower. But that's what I'm looking at right now on the Russell and all. So I'll have to kind of like wait and see what happens. Let's go ahead and look at the daily noise and wrap this on up. And on the daily noise, as we can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Russell, like I had said, it had started already after making this new high. It had gapped down and some red candles, you know, again, popped up and pulled back, ended up red. Popped up again, pulled back, ended up red. Popped up, pulled back, ended up red. And then it started actually rolling over here this week. Come Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday we got a red looking bearish pattern here, a red bearish pattern looking here and all. So again, that gives me, you know, the extra confidence that this thing can come down here and maybe make a lower low and come all the way back down to maybe 230 and all. That's what I kind of expect. It may drop that much and all. That's $10, and that's quite a bit. It's made some crazy. It has made a crazy run up, but again, I like seeing these $10 moves on the Russell, and it can make a $10 move to the downside at this time. But just based on your trading plan, your trading strategy, trade it accordingly. And we will be opening up below pivot come next week. So I do kind of expect this downward push to continue on the Russell. And that's all I really want to share here today on the Russell and on IWM. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And I'll talk to you next week. This is Solomon, Right Side Trader. Have a good one. Bye.